So we're back, and here we are with a little more intimate view of what these herons look like. It's still early in the morning, like just past 9 o'clock, and they're not really very active at this point because I think it's only like 35 degrees out here. But you can clearly see how they group together, they huddle up, and they're in pairs. If we move around slightly, we can catch a couple more. This is with a Meade 90 telescope. It's like a 1240 focal length, and everything's manual at this point. I do have the focus illumination on, and it's spouting red bits all over the nests. I can't really see too much better than that, but it looks pretty clear from where I am at. I hope it is for this purpose of this video. These birds, these herons, great herons or blue herons, they're roughly 4 feet tall. When they stretch their neck out all the way, they can look some people eye to eye. Me being a 6-footer, it's a little bit below my chin. But when you're up close with these birds, if you ever have the opportunity to get that close, it's really quite intimidating how big and sharp their beak is. Here's a couple more out on the edge. And it's like a big, huge condominium here. These birds all hang out together. They come back every year, year after year. Shortly after their babies take flight and leave the nest, they abandon this home, and I'm not really sure where they go. But I suppose they migrate to warmer weather further south. When they leave, some of these nests are taken over by the red-tailed hawks, like timeshare. Timeshare for birds. It's just cool to watch these animals, how big they really are, how impressive this all really is. I wish I could get closer, but they won't let you. As soon as you get anywhere near their nest, they take flight and fly away. Let's see if we can get a little better focus here. For an old man like me at 62 years old, focus illumination was a godsend. I wouldn't be able to do this from this distance without it. I can make it a little brighter maybe. I have to get up early to get the sun behind my back to catch these birds with this kind of lighting. But it's worth it to me. It's definitely worth it to me. The sheer magnitude and size of these things is just incredible. I am the mad camera guy, and this is what makes me get up in the morning. I hope that people like Donald Trump and Joe Biden can understand the necessity of having wildlife sanctuaries. Parks and management need our help to be able to keep these things. Here locally in Fort Collins, right now they're looking at some unused space that are presently occupied by probably hundreds of eagles. There are 4 large trees that have eagles in every major branch in them. It's an incredible sight to see so many eagles in so many age stages all along this area. And for some reason, Fort Collins is picking this particular area to renovate and rebuild and put in lower income housing. I would prefer that they kept the Eagles. This one luckily is bought up by private entities. I'm not sure what they're going to do in this building, but there's a large pond that keeps all these birds fed, and I'm sure that's the biggest reason they come here. This huge tree is 60 to 80 feet tall probably. It gives them a fantastic view of the fish they need to feed their babies. I can't wait. There will be more to come. We'll be back here in another few days to see if we can see some tiny heads popping up out of the rim of the nest. This one looks unoccupied at the time. With those gawky, spindly legs, you can see how it's easy for them to wade through the water. Those are probably 2 feet long. Fantastic. Mad Camera Guy signing off.